Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with the Disastrous Life of Saiki Season 2 episode number 19 and 20 reaction. Okay, in the previous episode we met a new character and I think this is the final new character in this season. His name is Akechi and he's actually like a childhood friend of Saiki if you think about it, because he knew him from the childhood. And he has suspected Saiki for having psychic abilities, and now that he's here, he's like hell-bent on trying to find out whether it's true or not and trying to expose Saiki. So yeah, he tries multiple ways, he asks his friends and everything, but by the end he fails. But I'm guessing he's going to keep trying to do that even in the future. So there you go. And a few other things also happened in the previous two episodes. There was that one section with Teruhashi and Mikoto where Teruhashi started dressing up like Mikoto, while Mikoto tries changing her style like Teruhashi, because each thought that Saiki preferred the other one. So by the end of it, Saiki told Mikoto to tell Teruhashi to be herself, because that's the best part of her. And yeah, he says, and it's kind of crazy to see that in that section, that's the first time we kind of, when Teruhashi was thinking about Saiki said that she prefers me the way I am, so I'm going to be what I am. We kind of saw how Saiki for a moment kind of did the whole Ohu thing, which is kind of like a representation of that, oh, I'm impressed, or I'm smitten, that type of the other characters do that always to Teruhashi. So which he had actually vowed to never do in front of Teruhashi. And but that time, we I feel like that's the only episode where he kind of got impressed by Teruhashi at that moment. And Teruhashi did not realize that. Teruhashi was like, wait a minute, what was that? And then she was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong, like for a moment she thought that Saiki did that, but then she was like, oh, I don't think that was the case. But that was actually the case, because we see Saiki kind of putting his hand on his mouth, which kind of implies that he is actually the one who did it, which is kind of interesting. And really, I never thought he's actually going to do something like that. And yeah, that was like a little twist. And yeah, and then there was another section with Psycho, where he decides to leave because he was like, oh, like all these people, I'm not really, because he has been used to all people just fawning over him and everything. But then in the end, when he realizes like, I have friends here, he's like, okay, I'm not going to leave. That was basically what happened. Nendo was the one who kind of stood up. We also kind of saw that the other friends that he has who helps him out, they're not there only for the money, they genuinely want to be his friend. So there you go. So let's see what happens. This is episode number 19. Let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Class disaster. All right. What the? What's happening here? Okay, what's going on? Yeah, I was like, we never actually see them all. That's true. I was also thinking there's something odd, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like they knew this. Fumi Kasai. Oh, this. Oh no, what? Oh no. Yo. Ah. Yeah. Oh no. True. Yeah, it's a lot of the like responsibilities. Who will draw the short straw? Oh my god, all of them are. No. Oh yeah, she can easily. Yeah, she can predict. But if what the? Oh yeah, that's true. She can easily. Oh my god. Shut up. Why? Why? Everyone's doing it now. Kaido-kun is free. He's like, "Ah, I'm rich, so." Ah, perfect. Oh lord. Hey. Hey. But that's 1 million, yeah. Obviously, Mera wants. Ooh. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Look at her. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Something else in her sights. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, she is sure that it will be Saiki because God loves her. Okay. Wow. That's hilarious. Play, okay. Yeah, obviously. Giant maze. Ah! Yes. There you go. Everyone will be like, yes, let's do it. Wow. 50,000. Hyro, I'm sorry. Obviously. Ah, that's why. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Okay. K's. K. Oh, Kusuan K. That's true. Oh, Kaido. Yeah, Kaido's here. Kuboyasu and. Oh, wait, everyone's K. All of them are K. Oh boy. Grim Fairy Tale. Oh. Wait, what? did they bring up Niseko here? Hey. Okay. Yeah, that is true. It's a little bit sad, but nothing you can do about it. Oh boy. That is true. Oh no. Old man who made a. Oh, I didn't don't know about this. Okay. Look for the card. What? Wait, what? Ah. Well. Wow. Okay, I did not know about this story. He threw the in prison. All right, let's see. Oh, it's Momotaro. Oh God. Well, yeah. Wait, what? No, stop. Oh my God, this they just told us to read the manga. Oh, he just left. Oh no. Oh yeah, Kokomi likes this because you can change it to your own. Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, don't lie. I- 2 days. What? Okay. All right. Yes. Perfect. That's not my problem. Oh wow. So she's the I'm guessing the princess under Otohime. There you go. What the? You're the producer or something? Scriptwriter director. It is best role. Yeah. Obviously. True. Okay. Nice. Wait, you're what the coral B? You're a coral. So then what happened? Yo! You're the turtle? Okay. Oh, nice. He's serious about this. Obviously, Takahashi. Mera. She wants to eat. She wants to eat the turtle. Oh my god. This is a scary Momotaro. Not Momotaro, sorry. Urashimataro. Who is this? Oh, damn. Yeah, okay. Secondary. What? Yeah. What the? Under Shima. Urashima. Oh my god. Urashima. Ura means under. Shimataro. Oh, okay, okay. My god. Ura Shimataro. Ura means under and Shimataro. Okay. Under Shimataro. Okay, let's. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Under Shima. Okay. That's interesting. You're a background character. Wait, what? Uh, exactly. Yeah, you move like this. Palace of the Dragon. Yes. Sea Bream and the Founder. Oh, this. Yep, that's Otohime. Oh. What? Palace of. Oh my god, stop. This. Kaido must have done this. Yeah. Like, you know. Oh god, now what? Under Shimataro. What the? What? Oh my god, here we go. Yes. Wait, what? Okay. So Oh my god. Oh no. Also, Oz. Okay. Oh no, what's going to happen here? I feel like something else is going to happen. Oh no. Yeah! He took away everything. This is going to continue. Oh my god. You were the one who. Oh my god. Shut up. He's making. Oh my god. Yo, she has a knife. Hey. Oh no. Wait, what the? How did. Oh, he probably had it in his house. Oh no, he is. Potatoes. Oh wow. Okay. Ah! Oh my. Yo! This is bad! Oh, wait! They. Wait, what? What's she wearing? What the? Oh, she's doing this because she wants to make other people. Yeah, she wants like since everyone else is wearing the normal dress, she's doing that so that the focus doesn't fall on her. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Saiki. I'm pretty sure Saiki did something a little bit, a little hypnosis. Did she do? Exactly. That's what she did. That's nice. I knew it. He probably did a little bit of hypnosis. There you go. But now, yeah. Yeah. Damn. She is really like an acting full. Okay. Oh no. Hey. Well, Okay. All right, that's it. So this episode, this was a really good episode. I have to say, like, and it was hilarious. Especially a few sections was just too much. Okay, so we begin with everyone deciding like this whole episode was like one singular thing. If you think about it, everything kind of like built up and that went in the same direction. It started with the whole class representative thing where they're going to choose two like one male and one female person from the class, and there'll be the representatives, and that's where it started, and everything kind of connected later on. So this is so funny. I remember this being like a similar thing in my school as well, where there's like a few not characters, my god, what the hell am I doing, a few students in my school as well who were like the the class, like the monitors or the class leaders or whatever you call them. And we used to have groups, like 4 groups used to have, and each group had like a leader. And that's how we used to have it. So everyone used to think like, oh, obviously the teacher is going to choose these two, or these four, something like that. And that's usually what happened. But here they kind of did a little bit in an interesting way. Here the teacher was like, you know what, let me just twist that a little bit. And she's like, I'm going to choose someone else this time because they are the ones who always do it. Okay, wait a minute. I think, did we ever see this girl before? Fumi Kasai? Probably we did. So she's like the other representative of the class. I think I've seen her before. I don't remember. That's basically it. But either way, yeah. So everyone is like, they're like, oh my god, we're screwed now. Now, the actual thing is, it is not fun to be the school class representative or all that stuff. Like I know a few people might think like, oh, it might be really nice to become like the the leader. Everyone's going to listen to you and everything. Nah, it isn't. It is like I was I remember being like the group leader for 1 or 2 times, I think, in my school, and it's not fun. You have to do a lot of things, a lot of responsibilities and everything. The teacher always asks you the questions of why this is happening, why that's not happening, and it's a lot of responsibilities. And people who really don't want to take these unnecessary responsibilities, they are not going to like being the class representative or whatnot. So everyone knows that, and everyone is like, yeah, we're not going to do it. So what are they going to do when the teacher asks like who's going to become the class representative? Everyone's like quiet. So here what's her name, Mikoto's like, oh, let's draw some lots. She's safe, because she can easily predict it by divining it. And Saiki is also safe because Saiki is going to is a psychic. Mira, however, starts doing the whole emotional thing. She's like, oh, I go to work, I don't have much time. If I don't work, my brothers and sisters can't eat. Is being a committee member worth more than my siblings' lives? My god, yo, if someone says something like that, I doubt Someone can. God damn. Okay, now everyone, as soon as they see this, they're like, okay, we can also make excuses, and they're like, oh, I have this, I have that, I have summer classes. Like I don't know, like I have to take my dog out to, like I doubt they said that, but excuses like this. Uh, and again, a little JoJo reference here, like Psycho with his JoJo reference, Daga Kotoaru, but he's like, you know what? So that you guys stop bothering me, here's 1 million yen. Please don't bother me. Here you go. And everyone's, like not at all, like, bothering him at all. And Mera here is like, oh, let me do it because, she's going to get the money then. So a full-on chaos is going on. And here we see Teruhashi, oh no, Kobayashi was like, okay, let me do it because, he wants to change. That's why. So he wants to become like a nice, like, person. Change his, like, what's it called? Change his, what's the word? Change his reputation. Yeah, that's the word, reputation. And obviously the male like representative have been chosen. So next is the female representative, and obviously Teruhashi is like, oh, I'll do it. So here is where all the girls were like, oh my god, like, she just won everyone's hearts like that. And she needs to, obviously she's the kind of person who should shine the most, in this school. So that's why she did this. So after that, Teruhashi is like, everyone's like, oh, let me do it, then let me become the male representative. And here is where the twist happened. Obviously Saiki was like, I can see where this is going because I'm technically a psychic, and you know what, I don't think I'm going to try to stop it because God loves her too much, and I doubt she, like, the God is going to listen to me. God is definitely going to help Teruhashi, and the person who's going to come up on the Lord is definitely going to be me. And that's exactly what happens. Okay, here we go. Because the very God I was praying to earlier is on her side. There you go. Yeah, I know this is going to happen from the beginning. I'm a psychic after all. I'm always the one who draws the short straw at the end. And yeah, Saiki gets selected. Now since they are like the class representative, Teruhashi is like, yes, like, finally, like, it's finally, like, I can have plenty of amount of time to make Saiki say, oh. It's so funny because he actually said that in the previous episode. She didn't just catch it. But either way, he's like, okay, so we see that they have decided to make the class play, like, a little play they're going to do as a cultural festival or whatever. And she selected that because she knew that if she selects something like that, both of them will have more time to kind of interact and, like, go buy stuff and everything, and not only that, maybe even in the in the play, if they become characters in the play, maybe their Saiki will become, like, fascinated and will say oku, So all these things, all these plans in her head just going, and she's like, oh, look at this, like, I have a great idea, like, we're going to call it the case, because Kusuo and Kokomi, and it's so, I'll be honest, I really didn't think before this. Actually, everyone's name is with K. So Saiki's like, all right, let me bring some more K's in. In comes Kuboyasu. In comes... oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, my bad. They did that. Okay, the only two person here whose name is with K is Kaido Kuboyasu. However, Imomen. Wait, is that his? No. Is that, what's Nendo's title? Wait a minute. What's Nendo's last name? Just a second. Nendo. Is that actually his last name? No, Riki, there you go. What the hell? Knave. Okay, they just twisted it. So yeah, only two of them have the name with K. So Kokomi is like, oh, thank God, like nice you guys are here, but in her head she's like, like, you guys just wasted the chance I had. But either way, they start having like a discussion, and they talk about Romeo and Juliet, Momotaro, like Urashima Taro, which one they are going to do. And they start talking, and here Kaido suddenly says that, oh, you know what, like, I hate the whole Urashima Taro story, because in the end, like they he gets nothing. He just comes to the world. He gets like sees no one. Everyone's gotten old, and then he opens the box and he becomes old. Like, what is this? And and Kobayashi is like, but they told him not to open the box. And Kaido's like, then what the hell would he do? He has no leads, which is true, I guess. Like what would he do then? Like, there's no one there, and it is true. Like, actually kind of like a sad story, isn't it? Like, like imagine going to a place and realizing that, oh, everyone's become older, you yourself is the only one who's young, and like, there's no one there. So what do you do then? It is kind of sad if you think about it. But either way, they're like, okay, like, let's move on from this. And then they start talking about the old man who made the dead trees blossom. Wait, what did she call Hanasaku-ji-san? Wait a minute. Okay. Hanasaka-ji-san. Okay, so I actually haven't heard of this before. Like, I do know a few of the, like, the most of the stories in Japanese. The stories that like children read. However, I actually haven't heard of this. The old man who made the dead trees blossom. I might need to check it out, because obviously here the story that Kokomi said must have been riddled with a lot of other, like, weird stuff. Like, to make, like, like, kind of make like a parody of the whole thing. I think so, but I'm guessing it does kind of follow the whole thing, I'm guessing. So basically here they this old man, a dog dug up few gold coins, and he, like, this another person took the dog, and then when wasn't able to find like gold coins again, killed the dog. And then they buried the dog, and like a tree came out, and like, from the place the dog was buried, and that tree they made like a like a mochi making mortar, yeah, and from there rice started coming. I think that's how they explain it. And then the old man gives that thing to the other person, lend it back, and sure enough, the mortar didn't work for the ill-tempered man, so he burned it to ash. Oh my god, like, what? Okay, I need to actually check out this story. Like, what is this story? But anyways, yeah, talk about that. And then Nendo's like, oh, like, let's talk about Momotaro. And he's like, isn't it weird that a boy comes up from a beach? And they're like, don't talk about the whole setting of the story. Like, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the other things. And Kubayashi, I love this part where Kubayashi is like, oh, let me tell you a story. And here they say, please refer to the original manga to see Kubayashi's story. This is hilarious. I love the fact that they couldn't be bothered to add Kobayashi's story, and they're like, just read the manga, that's the way. Oh god, I just know, like, it's so funny, and it's such a, like, this is the funny thing, I can see people getting mad if an anime actually skips stuff, if an anime skips stuff from the manga. Obviously everyone's going to get mad. Even I get mad. I'm like, what the hell, why did I skip this part? This was one of the best parts of the manga. They just skipped it, blah blah blah, like all these things. And as soon as if someone as some kind of like a parody anime or something like Gintama or Saiki, they're like, oh, like, like, refer to the original manga for this section. Everyone will be laughing. They're like, haha, look at this, so funny, they just skipped this whole section and did it like this. But originally the basically skipping part, like, we don't think of it like that this time, because, like, so, like, just be truthful about it. If you can't be, like, like, if you're not going to, like, adapt like a Saturn section like this, just tell us, like, oh, like, just read the manga. But only parody animes would be able to use this technique. Not every anime would be able to use it. That's That's the thing. Like, Gintama can do this, and we'll be laughing at that. Saiki Kuso can do this, and we'll be laughing at that. If some other anime, which is like a actual serious anime, tries to do that, we'll not be happy. So there you go. This is so funny. I love this part where they were like, just like, read the manga, Oh god. And I'm pretty sure the manga probably told the actual story. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Or who knows, maybe not. It'll be kind of funny if the manga had it like, watch the anime for the for the story, and the anime was like, read the manga for the story. Oh my god, it's so hilarious. Okay, let's move on. Next part is like they're like all like discussing, and then they come up with this idea like, we're going to change this a little bit and make it like a modern version. Oh, there was a Nisekoi reference here as well. My god, Kaido suddenly pops out he's like, Nisekoi did the whole Romeo Juliet thing. And I'm like, what? Where did Nisekoi come here suddenly? Oh boy, Nisekoi is an anime manga, if you don't know. Yeah. I think I watched it, yeah. I watched it. God, it happened quite a while. I didn't read the manga though. I still remember the main character, it's like Chitose, yeah, and Raku, yeah. I do remember them. Okay, enough about Nisekoi. That was I just love this random reference suddenly pops up from nowhere. It's crazy. All right, now, goddamn the Nisekoi reference. All right, next we get to see they take they decide that they're going to do like an original a modern version. And Saki's like, we've a lot of people has done this, and they're acting as if this is like something new. But anyways, here we get to see that Kokomi definitely wanted to make Saiki Urashima Taro, but Saiki just didn't end up attending at all, because he knew if he ended up attending, God will again twist the whole thing in such a way that he becomes Urashima Taro, because Kokomi wants that. So he just didn't end up attending at all. So obviously he became like the seaweed. And so that's what's happening. So there's like a twist to this whole thing. Obviously, Otohime is Kokomi. So Urashima Taro is Kuboyasu. And Saiki's like, that's okay, that's nice. But then in comes out Urashima Taro, Ura means under, and Shimataro. Urashima Taro. What the hell? Where did they come up with this? I don't know. Okay. Urashima Taro is actually Psycho. The turtle is Kaido, which is not Kaido, sorry, Hyro, which is perfect because he's strong, he can easily carry those two. And Mera is that one kid who is going to bully the tortoise, but she just wants to eat it. Takahashi is just one of those kids who's going to bully the tortoise. And there you go, that's the whole group basically. And so Shimataro, which is under Shimataro, is actually a split personality in Urashimataro's head. And at first they say that how Psycho is actually going to become a seaweed, but then he just bought off everyone using his money, and everyone is like, all right, fine, you're going to be Urashimataro. So yeah, I love the wordplay, Urashimataro. Now they are like, okay, let's do that little practice, and then they start the practice, and okay, no, wait a minute. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, they do the practice. I was trying to see whether they first they do the practice, so they're like practicing on the stage. Akechi is being the narrator. I think he's perfect for a narrator, And okay, so it starts. Urashimataro is returning from his fishing trip, and he sees these tortoise being bullied by these two. In comes Urashimataro, which is under Shimataro, and he's like, and he starts like, here we go. Saving the turtle won't give you a cent in return. Under Shimataro was Urashimataro's second hidden personality. The weak don't get to choose where they die, they're simply eaten, and Mera's ready to eat, Okay, but I've got some interest in that turtle. a peasant, like, and he just he just uses some firecrackers in Takashi, like, Hashi's, like, underneath his clothes. He just gets blown back. And later on he's like, hey, like, you turtle, like, I want to go to the dragon palace. What did she say? Dragon palace? Wait a minute. Palace of the dragon. Yeah, palace of the dragon. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, the English here. Palace of the dragon. Palace of the dragon. And I'm pretty sure the palace of the dragon, like, it was, like, told here multiple times. I'm pretty sure Kaido did that. Kaido definitely did that, like, because, like, it sounds cool, palace of the dragon. So I'm pretty sure he inserted that phrase multiple times in the script just because of that. And they go to the palace of the dragon, and here they here two Seabream and Flounder, who are the Flounder is Mikoto and the Seabream is Yumehara. And obviously Teruhashi is Otohime, and like, Urashimata was like Ohu, doing the whole Ohu thing. And yeah, now then they start, they don't really show much after that. I'm pretty sure Kokumi did not want to do anything of the romance section. They just never show it and then just skip past that. And, like, the time has passed. Urashimataro wants to leave, and Otohime gives him the treasure box, the Tamatebako, and he opens it. The smoke comes out. Urashimataro goes old and dies. Ura Shimataro, who is under Shimataro, has gotten, like, free reign. And then he goes to the palace of the dragon and gets married with Otohime. Wow, happily ever after. And okay, here Kaido is like Saiki, like, listen, like, this is not the original version. The thing that we gave him is, like, actually fake one. Like, obviously he bought everyone out, and all these, like, budget that is going on in it is from Psycho. So we have to, like, let him be a little bit of, like, like, get a little bit carried away with it. So we're letting him do it for now. But the original script is a different one. So here we go. And he says, like, the original script is, like, where Urashimataro, the actual Urashimataro, is going to have the original body, and the under Shimataro is going to die off, and like, he's going to go old and die. So that's what's going to happen. And he's like, yeah, that's why we are actually keeping him in the dark, because if he decides to drop out of the play, it'll be huge trouble. And under Shimataro is just waiting behind him, and he's like, oh, so this is going on, It seems like you don't really think, like, you really think that much of me. All right, back up, guys. Like, no more funding, nothing. Let's go. And he just leaves with everything, all the funding and everything. There's no budget, nothing. That's fantastic. So it was only 1 or 2 days before. Next day in the actual play, the whole Wizard of Oz, like, was like, everyone was wearing glasses, but still they had, like, did a really good job. And just after that is Urashimataro or under Shimataro. And everyone's really happy, like, ready. They're like, oh my god, like, you know what, Teruhashi is being Otohime. Not only Teruhashi, but Psycho is also spending money in this will be amazing. And yeah, it starts with Kubayasu in his tracksuit with the sign written Urashimataro, and oh my god, they're like, what is going on? Where's the costumes? What's happening here? And yeah, Psycho actually took away everything. No budget they have at all. And okay, so then we get to see, like, none of them are ready, none of them are ready. And before that, they kind of took, like, a decision that they were like, all right, you know what, like, we have to do it like this, like just grab whatever you can and like, try to act your part. So that's what Kaido told everyone, and that's what they're doing. So next we get to see that the turtle has half of his thing over here. Mera has a freaking knife, which was from her part-time job. She has come from there directly, while Takahashi, what does Takahashi has? Oh, Takahashi has knuckles. And they're just kicking Hyro. So okay, and then later on we see Kaido is like actually in dress because he already had it, because his Chuny tendencies, he had it in his house. So everyone's like okay, thank God someone's wearing like a dress, at least one of them is wearing a dress. Now, but the problem with Kaido is he cannot remember the lines. So Saiki kind of helps him out, makes everyone feel as if they're potatoes, what Kaido wants to do, and Kaido then starts like giving out his lines perfectly, and then it's time for go to the Ryuguju castle, and next we see that Otohime is going to come. Now, they had Otohime's costume, but here Kokumi does a very nice thing. She was like, okay, you know what? Like, I won't be the what's it called? Target of focus this time. If I come up with my dress, it will be bad because everyone will be focused on me. I want this play to be successful, and that's not going to happen in that way. So she also wore the tracksuit. And as soon as this happened, like I was like, yeah, so that's what she's doing. She's basically since she's wearing the tracksuit, everyone will be like, oh, maybe tracksuits are fine, like that's usually what happens. Whatever Teruhashi does, everyone kind of says like, oh, this is good. So Teruhashi wore the tracksuit, so everyone else who's wearing the tracksuit, they will also be accepted because Teruhashi is wearing it. So that's exactly what happens, and everyone because of Teruhashi's aura, everyone starts seeing the original costumes and everything, and I knew Saiki was doing something. Saiki was sprinkling in a little bit of hallucination or a hypnotism paired with Teruhashi's original charm in her own. So both of those mixed, everyone felt as if that it was like a perfect play. Everyone was in costume, they felt like, and it was a very good way the whole thing ended. And here Saiki's like, yeah, since I am also the part of the committee, I can let this fail. So Teruhashi and me, both of us, if we give out our all, it will be, I think he said something, will be invincible or something like that, yeah. And yeah, okay, so next we get to see that in the final climax, when there was like that confession scene or whatever, Teruhashi actually sees Saiki, and he was easily going to play out her role. But as soon as she's she sees Saiki, she just messes up, and she's like, oh, I like what does she say in the end? She's like, I love eating hot pot. Sukiyaki tabetai. Sukiyaki taberu. And the Wizard of Oz won. And that's where it ended. That was a really funny part. And okay, now the next episode number 20. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles in the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Impersonation via hypnosis, part 1. Okay. What the? Oh. That's true. Oh, really? Oh, Lord. What? What the hell? Hey, he's gonna get isekai. Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. Yeah. Well, he can restore them back. Yeah. Crazy. Well, he can restore them. Oh no, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Hey! Calm down, Saiki. Oh no! Yeah, that's true. Act as them, you know? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Ah! They're going to make them. Okay. Exactly. Okay, who's going to be who? Okay. Okay. Wow! No, how? You need two people. Yeah? Ah. Nice! Nice. Oh yeah, his dad is with him. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, hello. Yeah, that's true. Oh, nice! Wow! Nice. Oh, he aborted it. Okay. Boss. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah, she likes Kaido. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad. Oh my god. Pokemon. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's true. Tiny brain. You're overdoing. Yeah. What's happening here? Exactly, this is weird. Hey! Yeah, you suck. Jin! Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that was good. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. She's going to misunderstand. Yeah. Oh lord. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Wow. Oh no. Yo, Kaido's going to be. Yeah. Can you go? Hard day's night. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah. High expectations on the new fully functional mascot. Okay. What the? Oh, oh no. This cat. Wait, this cat can talk. What the hell? That's not a cat. Hey. Cat noses and human speak. Well, it's a robot, so yeah. 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 That's a lot. Damn. Wow. She's not listening at all. Did didn't add anything about the dad, only the mom. Oh, internet. The yo. Oh, there you go. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh god! No, that's bad. Camera. Yeah. What the hell? Ah! Oh no. Well, it's the cat's a robot. What do you expect? Yeah? You just. Oh! Well, you drove away Aunt, so what the hell do you. Oh no. This is bad. It's raining. Oh no, it's a robot, so it'll be a problem. What? Alright, I feel like what's the punchline? What's the punchline? I was wondering, wouldn't he make it waterproof because it has so many functions? Yes, last time. Another new year. Oh my god. So many new years because of that whole thing. Oh yeah. What the hell? Why are you so. Yeah. It's probably watching anime or something. That, okay. He was sleeping as well? There you go. Why is everyone. Uh, Fast ramp? With his biker gang members. Oh no, is he. What the? I didn't expect him to. Then why? Okay, never mind. Well, you are the one to speak. Yeah, he's rather. Oh. Resting my eyes, that's a nice word. Yeah. Oh lord. A little bit. Oh yeah, they can drink coffee. Oh, did you fall asleep? Alright, you're gonna fall asleep more. Oh no. What is going? Why did it take out his? All right. Turns. Okay, that's a good idea. Nendo Vision. Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, he actually fell asleep. Wait, what? Oh, it was a It was a vision. It was a vision. Yeah. What the hell is this? What is this? Silent. Okay. Ugh. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, it's New Year's. All right. Yeah. Yeah, all that happened. He's like, oh boy, that's a perfect. Oh no. Oh, money. You knew it was money. Yes. Oh, from. Oh, nice. Getting a lot of. What? Yeah. Ah, wow, it's a lot. So many coffee jelly. Oh no, run! Oh no. To the shrine. Atsumode. What the hell is that? Yep, mom will be angry, obviously. Mom is like, what the hell? Your friends are calling you. Go out, Saiki! Go out and spend time with your friends! Oh, oh the ring. Hmm. Yeah, because he hates other people, like their thoughts. Everyone's like selfishly asking for things and all. Great! Oh, these two are okay. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, he's inviting them. Yeah. What the? He's dancing. Ah, Saik is gone. He gave it all away and asking God for help. Oh no. Well, Teruhashi is here. Yeah. What can't this? Yeah, obviously. Like, what else do you expect? Oh boy. Okay, that is it. So, yes, this episode we begin with oh, we begin with a disaster. Saiki, Nendo, and Kaido were going, and here we get to see that both of them had actual things, like they had actual some kind of plans, um, and a truck almost isekai'd Kaido. He was safe, but however, Saiki's glasses breaks down, and as soon as that happens, those two are petrified. So now he can easily kind of restore it back, but at that moment he unfortunately petrified these two. It wasn't in his hands. He didn't realize that his glasses will fall down like that. So accidentally these two are petrified. Now, as we have heard before, we've seen this before, he cannot restore people who are petrified by his own powers, so he'll just have to wait for 1 hour. You remember that one episode where he kept the petrified statue safe, hopefully like that, so that it doesn't topple down and break. So like that, he has to keep these two safe as well. And for a moment it seemed as if Psycho is very mad. He's punching his hand on the desk, and the two statues almost fell down, but he quickly caught it, because yeah, this is Psyche we're talking about. But the fact is that these two actually have plans today. So he's like, what am I supposed to do? Could I restore this whole thing, and do it in such a way that later on, make them kind of think that, oh, yeah, whatever happened today actually happened, because otherwise there'll be a gap in the memory. So he decides to do the whole hypnosis thing. First thing he does is brings into helpers, which is Mikoto and what's his name, Reita. And oh my god, Mikoto is just all right. So yeah, these two come in, and here we see Saiki giving them the plan as to what to do. And these two are going to he's going to use the hypnosis on them to make others think that they are these two, while he kind of helps them out telepathically. And they have to act like they are Nendo and Kaido. So Nendo is Reita is going to play Nendo's role, while Kaido's role is going to be played by Mikoto. So okay, everything is okay, that's the plan. And it begins. So at first Reita was really in a very good way acting as Nendo, because I actually forgot for a moment that his dad's guardian spirit is actually following him around. So he actually knows what type of what his mannerisms are and everything, because Nendo's dad and Nendo are just completely the same. So he's actually really pulling it off. And Chono is there, and at first he was doing it very amazingly. So Saiki's like, all right, this is quite good, you're doing it perfectly. However, at the beginning, Mikoto was not doing as good as what's his name, Reita was doing, because she doesn't know Kaido that much, and she doesn't know how he acts and talks and everything. So she's just just with his hands like this, on the table. She's just the usual way she kind of acts. She's acting like that, and Saiki's like, please don't do that, be more serious. And the test, however, Saiki, this is kind of an interesting thing that Saiki did. Saiki's like, okay, I apported the two test papers, did everything correct, as in the same level as Kaido would do. I did it like that, and I switched the test. And he says like, once I switched the test, I filled out with the one he mails. That should take care of the day he missed. All you need to do is turn in the test. Don't talk with. Wait, just a minute. Once Kaido is unpetrified, I'll pose as someone from the cram school and tell him to mail the test. Ah, that's what he's going to do. Okay, and once I switch the test, I filled out with the one he mails, so that should take a. So basically, what he's going to do is he's going to act as someone who is like from his cram school, and he will be like, after Kaido is unpetrified, he'll be like, oh, you the test, the teacher said that you don't have to turn up, just test the mail. And obviously he's going to test the mail, but that will become to Saiki, and Saiki will switch the mail to the original test, and that's how it'll seem as if he gave the test, and at the same time, Kaido will also not be out of the loop. So that's a good way of doing it, and that's how it'll take care of that whole mess. So okay, now after that we get to see that next we change to Chono section, Nendo's section, and here what's the name? Venus, I think. Chono he is here with Venus Tsukiko, a fellow magician. They just bumped into each other, and we all know Reita, how he's like, and he's just having like a nosebleed, and he starts just saying just some of the most outrageous things in front of her, and Saiki's like, what the hell are you doing, and and then he goes and sees that in Yumehara section as well, not Yumehara, sorry, Kaido section as well, he bumped with Yumehara, and she just called him, oh, Chopikpi, and just like she calls her, and Yumehara's like, wait, did you just call me like that? And it has also like a whole messy situation going on. Like, the fact is that Yumehara likes Kaido is even a bigger mess because of this whole scenario. It's going to go into some crazy situation. So these two are messing up like that. So Saiki's like, all right, Reita, enough is enough. If you do this correctly, you'll have like a favor from me. What do you want to do? Just think with your small little brain. Do you want to do this now that you're doing, or you want to help me out so that you can get a favor later on? And Reita kind of thinks, and Reita's like, all right, let me do what I'm supposed to do. And she starts acting like Nendo again. And then he's like, okay, thank God, Nendo's situation is under control. Let's see Yumehara's situation. And oh my God, they see Yumehara's hugging Kaido. And Saiki's like, what the hell is going on? And then Saiki talks about like, what you're doing now is increasing the favorability. It's going to be really weird when the original Kaido becomes unpetrified, and there'll be like a weird like a dip in the favorability, which is going to really confuse Yumehara. So what are you supposed to do then? He says like, what do you think will happen if she brings this up to Kaido tomorrow? And that's why Saiki's like, you shouldn't do this. So then she's like, what should I do? And he's like, okay, just jump away from her and kind of bring down the favorability a little bit lesser. She just pushes him away, and she's like, oh, get away from me, you pig, or something like that, he says. And then, oh God, and then we see him kind of acting as if like, oh, this is my other personality, this is Suzaku, the other one was something else, and usual chuny things that he says. So this way she kind of smooths it out a little bit, and because Yumehara also knows about her whole chuny thing, so there you go. So yeah, it's under control. Now Saiki goes to the other person, and there you go, Midori is here, which is Nendo's mom. And oh god, like this is a very messy situation because Chono is just sitting beside Venus, and this is what's happening. Now she gets a misunderstanding. They try to patch up the misunderstanding, but Midori is like, oh, like you found someone. I'm so sad. And they try to explain to her that, oh, it's someone else that I just met. And here, Saiki is like, just a minute. Okay, here we see that Chono was kind of saying I've changed this and that, he was saying. And here Saiki says like, I now no, stop this, he says. Like I was like, why stop this? He's trying to patch the whole thing up. But what Saiki says here is also kind of true. He says that Saiki says you need to stop it. If they get back together now, Nendo won't remember any of it even though he was around. Which is true, like if he actually patches up the whole relationship and kind of, to get together or whatever, Nendo won't realize that. And he's going to be out of the loop. So that won't happen. So, okay, so okay, wait, I don't understand what happened here. So Reita, he's like, just do something, and Reita is like, I gotta try then, and Midori is like, sorry, I can't do that. And then he's like, there's a leak, it stopped before I did anything. Okay, I really don't understand this section. A little bit confused here. What the hell happened here? He tries to go and stop them, and then suddenly something leaks. And okay, anyways, the thing is, the fact is the crisis averted, like Saiki said. So after that, they did a lot of other things, and a lot of other crazy stuff happened. Kaido just went to the female bathroom, obviously, because inside she's she's Mikoto, and in his house, his sister made a, obviously his sister I think hit him or something. He got mad, and yeah, it's crazy, a lot of things happened. And not everything was perfect, but I guess it'll have to work. So in the end, it was raining, and Saiki's like, oh my god, thank god, this is over. He's going to unpetrify Mikoto, and Reita goes away. And when they're unpetrified, they're like, oh, what were you saying? Because they think that they were still talking. They don't know all this happened, and then they see Saiki all drenched with the trees and branches on his on his dress. And Saiki's like, oh my god, it was a long day. Alright, then the next part was the whole thing with the cat. WAP, I think that was her name. And this cat is an alarm clock. He just waked up these two and it starts talking. So it's kind of even though it's a robot, it's weird that the cat like that talk. Now the thing is, Kusuke made it for her, the mom, so that her mom has allergies, so you can have a little cat with her. But cats don't talk, so adding that facility in itself is kind of weird. But either way, and the funny thing about this whole thing was that whenever Saiki's dad was asking something to the cat was just not getting much information. He was like, oh, I don't know about this. While anything about the mom, he was just giving the perfect answer, which Saiki said in the end that if this is actually deliberate, that's kind of really advanced for an AI. If the AI is actually joking around like that, that's the thing. AI is obviously, they're going to do what they're programmed for. If Kusuke deliberately programmed it like that and did not add enough information about the dad, because that's how he kind of treats the dad, doesn't really care about him that much. However, he's really fond of his mom. That's why, if that was the actual thing that was going on here, he deliberately did not put information about the dad and put all the information about the mom, then it would be it wouldn't be nothing different. It wouldn't be that groundbreaking, because it's basically following what input he gave. However, if the AI actually took the decision in itself to just joke around like that by just just deliberately acting like that, and like not answering anything the dad says, while the mom, whatever the mom asks, she's just giving the answers. That will be groundbreaking, because AIs are not able to take decisions like that. I don't think they can. Even if they can, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, like making like deliberate jokes. Like, I don't think AIs can make jokes, because you need like a certain emotion for that. And however, AIs are still not able to get in that, like, department. I think, I'm not really sure, I really don't know much about this, but I think, like, the joke thing, AI cannot do. AI cannot make like a decide to joke around. If it was programmed to joke, it's probably going to do it. Make a decision on its own and joke, I don't think we have still gotten into that amount of, like, scientific progress. But either way, that's what Saiki was saying here, I'm guessing. But anyways, later on, okay, then we get to see a lot of different, like, like they have like a manual, a lot of different uses of the cat. And here, little by little, Saiki's dad realizes the cat is actually doing everything that's programmed. Like, when at the morning when it came to wake him up, it was not because it was fond of him, but it was because it was programmed to do that. And then later on, like, when it was like, kind of rubbing his head for attention, he was like, oh, you want attention, and gets into his chest and kind of starts petting it. It's because he wanted to check the heart rate and all this. And seeing all of this, like, and some other crazy stuff, it has like some, like, like some, what's it called? The needle, like, from his mouth, it comes out. Not only that, to take blood. Not only that, the earphone jack goes into its eye. It can play songs and all that. But it's just great. And seeing all of this, Saiki's dad, in the end, he's like, what the hell, this cat is just programmed to do all of this. It's not doing this on its own. Like, like, it's not an actual, like, like showing affection. It's just programmed. And he just starts crying and just leaves, runs away. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You are the one who took it inside, and, like, like, Amp was there. You just shoved Amp away, and now you're saying all of this. But obviously this is a robot. Like, what else do you expect? And the robot then starts following around him, and in the end, he was like, it starts raining, and the cat kind of goes and clings to it, and the dad is like, oh, it must have been like because it was raining, it clung to me. But the funny fact here is, Saiki sees in the end that it's written it's waterproof, splash proof, like nothing's going to happen to it. So it was not doing it because of the rain, it was just doing it, So yeah, the Saiki is like, let me just keep this a secret. It's a pain, so I won't explain this. All right, the next part is the New Year section, where everyone has been invited by Kaido to his place, and but turns out everyone's almost falling asleep except Saiki. So everyone like had their own thing. Kaido was like, doing his own thing with the whole Chuni thing that he explained. Nendo was playing video games. Kobayashi was doing his whole biker, like, rally thing. And Hiro, however, had sleep, but after having sleep, 8 hours of sleep, he did so many exercises that he's tired now. So they decide how can they keep woken up, like, and Saiki took an advantage of this, and he's like, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to go to sleep, and they'll also go to sleep. So I'll kind of take advantage of that and go back home and spend a nice little New Year's. So nice, calm New Year's. And for that, like, everyone needs to fall asleep at the same time. So what happens is, like, at first, like, Hiro's the first victim. They try a lot of ways to not make them fall asleep. They drink coffee. Coffee really works, like, I'm like, like, I've like, before, like, I usually don't, like, drink that much, didn't drink that much coffee. But like, I've heard that obviously coffee helps. So I actually did not believe that. I was like, how can coffee help you keep awake? I never really tried it. Like, I knew about the whole caffeine thing, I know about all of that, but practically I never tried it, so I never really believed it. And there's one day I was like, what, I was feeling extremely sleepy, and I was like, let me drink some coffee and let's see what usually happens. Does it really work? And I drank coffee. It actually works. I got like a practice now. I drink coffee, like, like, whenever I feel asleep and all that. And it actually works. It works really well. My sleep just went away. Like, one cup of coffee is just gone completely. But anyways, They try multiple things, but Hayo just falls asleep while doing push-ups, crazy stuff, you know. Then after that we see they play rock paper scissors. Saiki wins obviously because he's a psychic, and he acts as if he's fallen asleep. And then the other ones, they're like, oh, let us go and try different methods, like, you know, like to fall asleep. And you know, like in the end, everyone, like, you know, falls asleep by the end. And then Saiki is like, all right, you know what, a peaceful, like, you know, a peaceful, like, you know, New Year's I'm going to spend. Wakes up and he sees that the time is in his house, and he's like, what the hell is going on? It's not New Year's, what's happening? And then he realized that was a pre-recognition, you know, he saw the future. And as soon as he thinks that, the phone call comes in, and he's like, stop, I need my sleep, you know, like, you know, I don't want to go. And obviously his mom wouldn't allow that. So yeah, now the next part was really funny, you know, that whole thing about them first telling us that there won't be any noise here or any sound, no one's going to talk. And that was kind of, we were seeing everything from Saiki's perspective because of the ring, so there was no sound and nothing. So he wakes up, and when Kuso wears the germanium ring, he's able to block the thoughts from people and animals that flood into his head due to his telepathy. So, you know, like there's nothing going in. So he is like, ah, God, he's like, you know, it starts like this, and we kind of get to see what I understood from this is like, at first they were showing us visions of the other New Year Eves, how it went, and he has never been able to spend a peaceful one. So he's sad about that. And there's like a vision we can see where he's just staying, like, you know, all alone, just drinking, like, you know, tea, just lazing around. That's the really nice New Year's that he wants to spend. So next we get to see that Saiki's dad comes in with the money, the New Year's money. And even, like, you know, he has gotten a lot of money from his dad, his mom, his grandparents, even Kusuke. So, you know, he's like, oh, wow, it's like, he got how much? Just a minute, let me check. Just a second. He got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60,000 yen. That's a lot of money, you know. So yeah, and he's like thinking how many coffee jellies I can get. A lot. And while he was thinking of all of this, in comes Kaido and Nendo. So at first he's like, no, I'm not going to go, Hatsumode. But the mom is like, Saiki, go. What are you doing all alone in your house? You know, your friends has come here to ask you out. Go and play with them. Oh God. And Saiki's like, fine. And then they go out, and he, like, you know, sees the omikuji, you know, the fortune, great misfortune. There's no fortune coming his way. As soon as he pulls that, he sees Teruhashi and Kokumi just waiting there. And he's like, yes, this is just the start of my misfortune. And he goes to God, does the, like, you know, prayer, puts all the money there, and he's like, God, please, you know, give me a little bit of luck. Unfortunately, God is like, huh, screw you. His ring just falls down, and he starts hearing everything. And Saiki's like, yeah, I should have expected it. Obviously, Kokomi is here, so obviously the God is going to listen to Kokomi and not me, you know. So there you go. You again this year as well, you took Kokomi's side, God. So and that's where it ended. I love this whole joke about the God being in Kokomi's side. It's so hilarious. Like Saiki being one of the most powerful people in this world in front of Kokomi, and, like, you know, the whole thing, he cannot do anything here at this point. Like, you know, like, even though he's the strongest, in front of Kokomi he's nothing, which is really funny, you know. Oh God. And that's it, that is where it ended. So yeah, that is my reaction to episode number 19 and 20 of the Disastrous Life of Saiki season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything else you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. So thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week with 2 more episodes of the Disastrous Life of Saiki. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.